Our cities are vital centers of human activity. They are homes for millions of people. They drive innovation, culture, and economic growth. Yet, these dynamic places face a growing and serious threat. This profound threat is climate change. We must urgently make our urban areas resilient. This is not merely an option to consider, it is an absolute necessity for our shared future. The quality of urban life for generations to come depends directly on the actions we take today. We need to safeguard our communities. We must build stronger, safer, and more adaptable places for everyone. Heat waves are becoming far more intense and frequent. Cities, with their vast expanses of concrete and asphalt, trap heat. This creates what is known as the urban heat island effect. These materials absorb and retain the sun's energy. As a result, temperatures within cities can soar to dangerous, even life-threatening levels. This intense heat places immense stress on residents. Our most vulnerable populations, including the elderly and children, suffer the most severe consequences. Furthermore, our energy systems strain under the massive demand for air conditioning. We must find effective ways to cool our urban environments. This is absolutely crucial for public health and overall livability in a warming world. Flooding presents another major and escalating danger to our urban centers. Climate change is bringing more intense rainfall events. Storms are becoming more frequent and significantly more severe than in the past. Many older urban drainage systems were not designed for these new extremes. They simply cannot cope with the sheer volume of water. Streets can quickly transform into raging rivers. Homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure become inundated. The damage caused by such events is often devastating. People can lose their property, their livelihoods, and their sense of security. The economic costs are truly staggering. We need cities that are designed to manage water intelligently and sustainably. Rising sea levels pose an existential threat to our coastal cities. A great many of the world's most important urban centers are located by the ocean. These cities are vital hubs for global trade, culture, and human connection. But the world's seas are rising steadily and relentlessly. This gradual encroachment puts everything in these low-lying areas at considerable risk. Homes, schools, hospitals, and essential infrastructure like roads and power grids are in increasing danger. Freshwater sources can become contaminated by saltwater intrusion. Some communities may even face the difficult prospect of displacement. We need courageous and forward-thinking plans to address this. We must protect these valuable coastal areas with determination. Nature itself holds many of the answers we seek. Green infrastructure is a powerful approach. It uses natural systems and processes to build resilience in our cities. This strategy is about working in harmony with nature, not against it. This intelligent approach offers a multitude of benefits. It can significantly cool our urban areas, mitigating the heat island effect. It can effectively manage stormwater, reducing flood risk. It also improves air quality and enhances urban biodiversity. Embracing green infrastructure is a smart and sustainable path forward. It allows for urban development that respects and leverages natural processes. Parks and urban forests are essential components of green infrastructure. These spaces are much more than just areas for recreation. They act as the green lungs for our bustling cities. Trees provide vital shade, which naturally cools the surrounding air. They also play a crucial role in absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Urban forests create valuable habitats for wildlife, enriching the city's ecosystem. Importantly, they offer places for people to connect with nature. This connection is fundamental to our well-being. Investing in parks and urban green spaces is a direct investment in our collective health and happiness. Imagine our buildings adorned with living plants. Green roofs and green walls are innovative ways to integrate nature. Green roofs are covered with vegetation. They absorb rainwater effectively. This helps to reduce stormwater runoff and lessen the burden on drainage systems. They also provide excellent insulation for buildings. This in turn saves energy on heating and cooling. Green walls or vertical gardens can cool building surfaces. They also contribute to cleaning the air we breathe. These living layers can truly transform our concrete jungles. They bring nature directly into the densest parts of the urban fabric. Other forms of green infrastructure are also highly effective. Permeable pavements are a great example. These surfaces allow rainwater to soak directly into the ground beneath them. This helps to recharge vital groundwater supplies. It also significantly reduces surface runoff and the risk of flooding. Bioswales are another clever solution. These are specially designed vegetated channels. They slow down stormwater, filter pollutants, and allow water to infiltrate the soil. These are relatively simple but remarkably effective solutions. They help our cities mimic natural water cycles much more closely. Widespread adoption can make a real difference. How we move around our cities profoundly matters. Our current reliance on private cars contributes significantly to air pollution and urban heat. Cars also consume a vast amount of valuable urban space. We urgently need cleaner, more efficient, and more equitable ways to travel. Sustainable transportation is absolutely key to creating resilient and livable cities. It helps reduce our collective carbon footprint. It improves air quality, leading to better public health outcomes. This necessary shift is not just about new technologies. It is about fundamentally redesigning our urban spaces to prioritize people, not just vehicles. A robust and accessible public transport system is essential. High-capacity options like buses, trains and trams can move many people very efficiently. This significantly reduces traffic congestion on our roads. It also lowers harmful emissions per person transported. Investing generously in public transport makes cities more accessible for everyone. It connects people to jobs, education, healthcare, and social opportunities. Reliable, affordable, and extensive public transit is a cornerstone. It underpins a thriving, equitable, and resilient urban future for all residents. It ensures everyone can participate fully in city life. Cities should be designed for people first and foremost. Walkable streets are safer, more pleasant, and more vibrant. They encourage social interaction and support local businesses. Cycling is a healthy, zero-emission way to travel. It is good for individuals and for the environment. We need to create more dedicated bike lanes. We need more pedestrian-friendly zones and public squares. This encourages active lifestyles among residents. It also reduces our dangerous dependence on fossil fuels. Creating these human-scaled environments fosters a stronger sense of community. It makes our cities more enjoyable places to live, work, and play. The integration of new mobility options is also exciting. Electric vehicles are becoming more common, reducing tailpipe emissions. Bike sharing and scooter sharing programs offer flexible last-mile solutions. These can effectively complement existing public transport networks. Smart city technologies can help manage these diverse options efficiently. The ultimate goal is to create a seamless multimodal transport system. This system should offer people a variety of convenient choices. It must make sustainable travel easy, attractive, and the default option. Embracing innovation in mobility is crucial for building the climate-resilient cities of tomorrow. Successfully adapting to climate change is not just a job for experts. It requires the active involvement of everyone. Local communities possess invaluable knowledge. They understand their own neighborhoods best. They know the specific challenges and vulnerabilities they face daily. Their direct input is absolutely crucial for developing effective and relevant solutions. Engaging residents in the planning process builds a sense of ownership. It fosters widespread support for necessary changes. This collaborative bottom-up approach ensures that adaptation plans are practical, equitable, and truly reflect the diverse needs of the entire urban population. The nature of climate change is inherently unpredictable. We cannot know with absolute certainty what the future holds. Therefore, our plans and strategies need to be flexible and dynamic. Adaptive design is an approach that acknowledges this uncertainty. It means creating systems, infrastructure, and policies that can be adjusted over time. It is about continuous learning and responding to new information as it becomes available. This iterative approach helps us build genuine resilience in the face of evolving challenges. It allows our cities to strengthen their defenses as climate impacts become clearer and potentially more severe. Strong leadership and clear supportive policies are vital. Governments at all levels need to prioritize climate resilience in their agendas. They must make significant investments in green infrastructure and sustainable transport. They also need to create robust regulatory frameworks. These frameworks should support community-led action and facilitate adaptive management practices. This requires a long-term vision that transcends short political cycles. It demands unwavering commitment from our leaders. Effective governance can unlock the necessary resources. It can coordinate the complex efforts needed for transformative change across all sectors of urban life. The challenges posed by climate change are indeed significant. However, our cities have always been centers of human creativity and innovation. We possess the knowledge, the technology, and the ingenuity to rethink urban planning. We can build cities that are not only resilient but also sustainable, equitable, and truly vibrant. By working together, with shared purpose and determination, we can adapt and thrive. Our urban centers can become inspiring beacons of hope in a rapidly changing world. The future of urban living can be incredibly bright. We must embrace this necessary transformation with courage, collaboration, and collective will.